Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to I've Got Next with myself, Austin, and as always, Smeef Erickson.
I'm also here.
And just to catch you up on last time, we made it to the outskirts of Vegas. There it is in the distance. We picked up our traveling companion Veronica, or Felicia Day, and we are going to start to trek across the wasteland here. Just as a reminder, this is a one life to live playthrough. So if we die for any reason, including glitch deaths and physics wonkiness, it still counts and the save is deleted and we play through something else. If there's a game you would like to see us try, a One Life to Live playthrough, think about liking and subscribing and give us a little hint in the comments there and we'll check it out.
I can do it one life to live of a FromSoft game. It'll be 5 minutes long.
Yeah, but what if it wasn't? What if you were really, really good? Some kind of latent ability.
Like I'm just naturally a savant to it.
Yeah, you just one shot Bloodborne first try. Oop,
I will be honest. I've I have never actually played a FromSoft game. I've seen them played, but
I
I get really into the lore.
there is quite a bit of lore in the FromSoft games, and I've played most of them. I have not gone back to play all of the original Kingsfields. I played a little of Kingsfield 4.
Mm-hmm.
I thoroughly enjoyed the Armored Core games. I was terrible at them. Elden Ring is probably the one I've spent the most amount of time with, and I would say that it's, in my opinion, the best.
So far, that seems to be the going the going opinion.
I think we may have lucked out here. We caught a trader walking towards probably the Crimson Caravan hideout or headquarters or Vegas Popular, so proper. So we are going to maybe tag along with them for a little bit, or until I get bored of this walking pace. And I'm bored of this walking pace.
So are we making a beeline for Vegas, or are we gonna, or we gotta stop off and figure out a way to make money too?
We do have to find a way to make money, and there are a few places inside Vegas where there's the possibility for making a little money. They will be dangerous quests, but we have someone with us who punches things very hard.
Ah,
The Silver Rush, as it would, you can see there on the sign. The Once Casino, now taken over by plasma weapon enthusiasts. They offer a bouncer gig that is pretty low danger and make little caps that way. There are a couple of gangs in Vegas on the outskirts, like the Elvis gang, who has a quest line that I don't do whole often, but actually have quite a few little rewards there, including a mechanical dog.
hmm.
Hey,
Hi.
Fits.
welcome to the Grub and Go.
All right.
Sure thing.
Let's take a look. What do we actually have that we can sell? If need be, we can dump ammo and some of our more rare things to make a little cash.
I do like that the nomenclature of naming a diner of two verbs that consist of eating and drinking
Pleasure doing business with
Yeah,
seems to
yeah.
be seems to have lasted the ages.
We're one step above the rusty spoon.
Mm-hmm. So
I
went
do.
ahead and- oh, go ahead.
No, please continue.
Oh, I was just gonna say, just to kind of fill in a little bit of space here, I decided to go ahead and pull up a lot of the vaults, and just kind of get an abbreviated version of what they all were. Now the one that it comes across in New Vegas here will be Vault 3, which is a control vault. Um, basically,
If I'm not mistaken,
Mhm.
isn't that the one on the strip that's like their showcase vault?
yes.
Okay.
So basically, inhabitants choose to remain in isolation over a century until a water leak forced them to open for trade. Vault was subsequently massacred and taken over by fiends. Oops.
Yep. Yep.
And let's see. Speaking of the new TV series, that is Vault 4. It is a publicly known experiment, a vault governed exclusively by scientists with no oversight. However, scientists adopted a policy of letting in survivors to use as genetic experimentation test subjects. Subjects broke free and killed the scientists, but continued to inhabit the vault and accept outsiders, acting as a true refuge from the wastes. Boy,
I
scientists
had no
are
idea.
scientists are really the bad guys in this whole universe.
You know, a lot of times, yeah.
Depends. I suppose it depends on the types of science. I mean, I think
Hey.
genetic tampering is probably gonna be
Hello.
probably the next evil. What was that Ethan Hawke movie with Uma Thurman?
Gattaca?
Yeah.
Boy, that takes me back to high school.
Yeah.
I'm upset at how quickly that came to mind.
It was a good movie. I just couldn't remember the title. But like, I eventually foresee, like with genetic tampering and stuff like that, especially once they've fully mapped the human genome, it'll be just like Build-A-Bear Workshop.
It's got to be already like that. They don't tell us about it. Like that weird old guy who routinely gets his blood exchanged with a relative that's younger.
It's his son. He and
Is it?
he and his father both. They pay. Yeah, he pays his. I believe 16-year-old son large amounts of money to take a lot of his blood.
And all he has to do is look like some kind of ghoul.
I don't know. I mean, his face looks like it's stretched on pretty tight.
Hey, we made it to the outskirts.
Nice.
We're farther than I thought we would be.
Oh, is this where the guy says, "Hey, pay me money to protect you"?
Yeah, there's a good little quest with some guys running protection rackets here.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, come. Dang kids ruining the apocalypse. Whoop. Thank you, Veronica.
Nice. God, was that that's her fist, right?
Oh yeah, that's that
Yeah, the power
honking
fist.
machine on her arm there.
Those are fun.
There's the tame Brad Rat that they chase around back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you see this guy mug me? And okay. Good chat.
Yeah.
All right. It held up pretty well. This isn't too bad for, atomic bombs.
No.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
There's the
Well, I mean,
The
it
fort?
explained it in the lore that he pretty much had Mr. House took out most of them because he had what was it, ground to air missile defense?
the Iron Shield.
Essentially, yeah.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Also, a little bit of game design tip here.
Mick and Ralph's for all
It took me 8 fucking years to find this door the first time I played this game.
Oh, really?
Because I really thought this was just more of a junk wall.
It can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
I could see that because it's not shiny and it in no way really presents itself as a door.
Mm.
Ah, the Kings.
Yeah, I do like this bit of stylized kind of gang member world building here.
Little space meaning anything
I also what I liked about this one is the like the leader, I suppose, of the Kings. There are no surviving recordings of Elvis, yet they know how they pretty much, I guess, looked at a picture of him and just said, I know what he sounds like.
Don't question it.
Or maybe recordings of Johnny Bravo survived.
That would be even better.
You're the free side, so here's a little advice, friend. Those bots are
Yep, so now we learn a little bit about, hey, there's a bit of a gate check to get into Vegas proper.
Mhm.
There's our destination. Although technically not there, we're headed to the tops first. And, hey, if you try and sneak past without the right amount of money, they're going to kill the crap out of you.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate.
Let's
Admission
see.
to the strip requires an official. These policies prevent less reputable. Admission.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
well, poop.
Please reach.
Kind of a weird gate check to put in the middle of the game. I mean, it is possible to take enough drugs to sneak in.
Oh yeah, to get behind the.
Yeah,
Now
you
I
take,
did. I did have my sneak high up enough to where I was able to. I paid him, but then I pickpocketed it.
yeah, having a stealth boy running past can sometimes make it work still. And then sometimes it glitches out and they still detect you, and then it's all hell breaks
Mhm.
loose.
But if you walk out and come back in, don't you have to pay still?
Yes.
Yeah.
But, you know, theoretically, why would we need to ever come back out?
Very true.
Alright. So I'm told over here at the Van Graff's Silver Bullet or Silver Rush that this is the most accurate depiction of bouncing ever put into video game. Now, I have only somewhat been exposed to working as a bouncer for one night, and even then I was pretty messed up on painkillers, so I don't know that I remember a whole lot about it. But it seems pretty accurate to me.
So, this is what a bouncer would really be like?
Yeah, here, we'll,
Afraid I'm gonna have to
we
search
gotta
my
drop
phone.
all of our weapons.
Only weapons. It should only there.
And then you can choose to work the door for these guys.
Oh.
You'll have to wait until it's over.
This is also where, if you want to make a lot of money and do it in kind of a,
The second half of your
let's say, game-breaking way, you have all of these things hanging out on the shelf that you can pick up, not put in your inventory, but drag with the
for what reason?
hold down the action button
Tested
to move them physically in the world and drag them to the bathrooms, which are back there.
Oh, and then sneak him.
Yep, and then you can sell them back to the owner there.
Nice.
I think I
This is a super important cutscene that we're just talking over where it's showing how badass
would you
these guys are.
do it?
Oh.
Oh man,
Whoops.
they execute prisoners.
With the Van Graffs. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning. Okay, everyone. Show's over. Back to work.
Also, if this place turns against you, it's pretty much death.
It,
got
it would
anything
seem so.
Good for me there.
$2.
I'll take it.
Village of the Damned Eyes. Or Children of the Damned. Boy, they sure do got a lot of stuff.
They do, and it's just sitting there in the open.
Welcome to the Silver Rush. We're only top of the line.
I was wondering if you had any work.
It just so happens a position opened up recently. Wonderful. He's been with the family for...
And they got beer on tap.
Hell, that's a lot of energy weapons.
And they will hire anyone off the street.
Oh, that was neat.
Welcome to the Sylv. Ah, crap. Don't tell me you're my new guard. Well, no time for pleasant. You'll be covering the other side of the door there.
I do like there was a little bit of flavor text related to the Brotherhood that
Get your gear ready.
Veronica just said.
Oh, what'd she say? I missed it.
Okay. Now,
She said something to the effect of, "Holy smokes, there's a lot of energy weapons in here." I guess we dropped the ball on this one.
Too scared to come in the door.
Meaning that, you know, if the Brotherhood would have confiscated them all because only they are allowed to have technology.
Chunks, punks, and capless vermin. That is.
Yeah, they do love their shinies.
Don't start any fights. Lastly, that goes double for any thoughts of split. Trust me. Other than that, relax.
So basically lining out the job. Our job is to guard the door. And they give you the little uniform, Van Graff combat armor. They give you a Van Graff laser rifle, and you just stand here. And generally,
Settle in.
your job is to just guard and let in legitimate customers, but no one else. And it's one of those things where they depict
I'll let you handle this.
being a bouncer as, you know, most of the time it's monotony. You're sitting here doing nothing, and every once in a while some drunk tries to start something.
Yeah.
And so it's like, hey, you know,
Sounds like a stupid policy to me.
you don't let any drunks in. Anybody that's going to cause trouble. And actually, I like this quest as a just kind of world building. We're just sitting here running a regular guard duty alongside this other guy.
He's in a suit. What's he got?
Yeah. He looks legitimate.
I was fine by me.
So, frisk a guy, make sure he's good to go, and in he goes.
I remember doing
Fantastic.
this quest. I was like the first two, like I was expecting it to pop off really quick. String tie.
Yeah.
Howdy.
That's how you know he's fancy.
Just done broke the bank over at the Wrangler there, and thought I might peruse your
A
fine
fancy
wares.
talker, eh?
Lighten my purse a little.
His hat's a little too big.
Now hold on here. I'm not packing any.
So, we're not the best at speechifying, so we have to keep things plain.
If that's the case, then
Wow.
Bye.
People person, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just doing my job, you dick.
Listen, that guy said it this way. Don't screw it up.
Veronica's the muscle.
Why do we
Just know
want to
she's
protect the
wearing
ones we care about the most?
cloth boots. Oh my god, I need to be careful just aiming the gun around if it triggers some kind of combat flag. Oh, street lights came on.
That's neat. Timed lights.
hey, looking for something to replace my old. That's not really necessary, is it? I already told you I got this here revolver, right?
Yep.
Damn, I knew this wasn't gonna
Uh-oh.
work.
This looks like trouble.
Time to pop off. Punch.
I take the step to right and let my associate Veronica handle it. Oh my god, he had C4.
Oh my.
And a revenge note. Ooh.
I think you. Oh wait, we're not interested in. Well, I mean, I guess you want to tell him, say, "Hey, I found this note."
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you have to do the mission.
Yeah, so the Van Graffs messed with his family.
Help me clean this up. No one's gonna want to shop here with the corpse out front.
Yep. We helped him clean it up.
Oh,
Crap. This I do not need.
it cutscened away?
Keep your head straight.
Yep. They cutscened away the body.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Here comes the kings. Wanting to start shit. Veronica, that hood looks dumb.
It's a little flappy in the back there.
Ooh. It's that old European monk style.
Mm-hmm.
Business has been good and we can afford to help.
Good to hear, buddy. So is the boss lady in?
You know she is. Why don't you go in and say hi?
Nah, I got some rounds to run. But do pass along that I'm always thinking of her. Actually, I got a better idea.
Mama. Hey, little mama.
That.
Way to keep your head, rookie. There's hope for you yet. It's just
So,
about
there we
closing
go.
time.
We spent a whole day working as a guard. Gotta go talk to Gloria.
Give me my caps.
Simon's been telling me how it went. Let's do a quick recap. You had
Her
a
eyes
little
are
bit
so
of a hard
big.
time following instructions, but
So
didn't
because
do
I
too
wasn't
bad
the
overall.
greatest at
Here's
speech.
your pay. Unfortunately, I found someone else with a little more
No,
experience,
and then we
he'll
got
take over the
canned.
position starting
It's the
However,
corporate
another
world all
task
over
has come
again.
up that I could use some
But they have another
There's a
mission
deal that
for
we've
us.
been working on for a while now, and the buyer would like a sample of
Totally
our weapons.
not sending us
I
into
need
a
you to
trap.
run a package out to a discreet
Well, hey, package. That's talking your language.
Yep,
Good.
there we
Here's
go.
the package.
I'm a sucker
I'll
for a
mark the
courier
location.
mission.
That said, try and
Yep,
You can count on Pork Whistle.
that's it. If there's one thing we know about pork whistles, is that we always deliver our package. Now let's see, what was the name of that? Yep, there we go. Do. Probably need to re-equip all my stuff. It's always great to forget that and then fast travel into a whole bunch of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to pack the 357.
I suppose on the backswing, though, I'd like to think that Pork Whistle's probably like the dumbest pickup lines work on her. Like if someone walks up to her and says, "I got a package for you," she swoons.
Come to Mick and Ralph's
Yeah,
for
that's
all
just,
your
oh
shopping
my.
needs. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your
Alright.
shopping needs.
I do love that little rad rat.
I want an ugly disease rat.
Some kind of, oh, come on, really? Veronica, please.
Thank you.
That's enough of that.
Boy,
They just
she is
nothing.
she is good to have around,
Yeah,
and she gets
that's
you
good because
experience.
we are rubbish. Yeah, as long as you damage this person, like the damage the target, then you can get a little bit of XP. We're going to keep up the repair, so if nothing else, we'll have very shiny guns. Oh, come on.
Are you over
You're
encumbered?
right. Yep. We're not the strongest person in the world either. Okay, that's just enough.
And you
This
would
is gonna
thi-
make-
you would think she would build up some strength from carrying all those packages.
Yeah, well, you know.
I mean, UPS
Nobody wants-
isn't around, so I mean, if you want a fridge delivered, it's by a back if you don't get a Brahmin.
You know what? They're just hiring anybody today. And plus, you know, she was a desk pusher. She was the top.
Ah,
Never really mingled, but now she's opening a new venture, a new part of her life, actually delivering packages.
love me some dumpster soda.
Yeah. All right. How exactly far are we traveling here? Oh, not too bad. And I'm sure there's nothing bad will happen in between.
None at all. And if we run into anything, good old Fisto will take care of it.
Yes. That's exactly the word I would use to describe her. No negative connotations there. Somewhere in that general direction, there is a hospital that will like permanently increase stats for 5k caps apiece, I believe.
Yeah, I remember that. You can also get plastic surgery.
If we weren't so limited in our ability to take damage, that might be a good way to go. So let's see. Is it this house? Is that where we're dropping us? Looks like it.
Yeah, but I also like that.
Oh, this is trespassing.
Oops.
Nope, we're gonna leave. Okay.
I also like that. As far as the upgrade, are we there?
No, we're not there at all.
I also like those as far as the upgrades are concerned. It's like it's pretty much if you it'll only allow you to get like X number out of all the upgrades that they have. I guess because they didn't want you to be too awesome.
Yeah, it's based off of your body. So then like the stronger in your endurance is, the more of these horrific body mods you can have on you.
I saw a red dot.
Uh-oh. It's a rad scorpion.
Oh, fun time. You doing calisthenics there, Veronica?
But I guess she has to get herself psyched up.
Hey. I mean, hey, whatever does it.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with the results. As long as she didn't get poisoned. Well, what are you worth? 25.
Better than a sharp stick in the eye.
Yeah. Okay. Is that our target? Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, you are a strange man.
Emissary?
Maybe.
Try here.
Hello?
Well,
Woohoo!
what are you guys hitting it off? Well, piece of cake.
Well, I can tell him that he's barking up the wrong tree. This game is a little different without fast traveling to places. It is.
Oh.
Although
What's
you
down here?
oh.
Well,
Oh, is that one you've already hit?
it doesn't look like something that was. I don't know.
Is
I
that
think the
where
Crimson Caravan.
What were the scorpion dogs? Was this around there?
No,
No?
I don't
Okay.
think so. I think that's just added flavor.
Beefy flavor.
Umami, if you will. Well, this courier thing is working out in spades.
Indeed it is.
I feel safe saying that nothing can stop us now.
Do you smell foreshadowing?
Why, hello, low render ground. Okay, good. You're back.
Good old texture pop in.
This game still has a lot of flavor.
They do.
A lot of good world building at night.
I do like that it's genuinely like died down and quiet during the nighttime, and then it sort of, if you will, bustles a little bit during the day, and then Vegas being the city that never sleeps.
Yeah, I like the kind of ambient occlusion lights and getting to see everybody drunk and kind of dreary and bleary
Mm-hmm.
in the morning. There's a fantastic mod for this game that turns off all the restrictions on enemies spawning and then turns up zombie spawning. So it's just like waves of horrific, zombie rushes everywhere in the world. It is actually a lot of fun to play through that way.
Welcome back. Did you have news?
I have delivered your
And?
package. Yeah.
Good. Oh, Jean-Baptiste was talking about a matter earlier.
Jean-Baptiste?
Okay. That's this gentleman.
Like the Jean-Baptiste?
Just
He
the
looks
person
great.
I was looking for. Your name
Jean-Baptiste
came up in a
Emmanuel
discussion
Zorg.
recently. My sister is very impressed with you so far. Luckily for you,
Ooh.
I'm going
Absolutely.
if we're going to work together, there's only one thing you need to know about me. I like things simple.
Uh-oh.
Recently, Glory negotiated a deal between... Your part in this is simple.
Yep, so
Her name
now
is
we get
Rose,
our
Sharon
moral
Cassidy.
dilemma.
That's some fancy shit, right? But this girl and I,
So
we need to
Cassidy
have a discussion.
is drinking way back at that
Fine.
NCR
Bring her
Ranger
here
station.
so I can talk.
And she's
Fuck no. Still, she keeps tabs.
having a little trouble because her Crimson Caravan got ambushed.
Ah.
Theoretically, it got ambushed by the Van Graffs, and now the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan are trying to form an alliance, and they want us to tie up a loose end, namely Cassidy.
Now, she is the one...
I am going to fast travel for this because it's on the other side of the world.
Yeah. All right, she's that ranger that's just kind of sitting in the bar, right?
Well, she's not necessarily a ranger. She's a ex-Crimson Caravan member, but she is drinking in the bar here.
Yeah, and she's a potential companion, right?
Yep.
Okay.
She's a fun one to have because she gains affinity when you get trashed.
Morning.
Okay.
Looking for trouble? Well, keep those up. Got no time for... How about a drink? Drinking to forget. Drinking used to cause...
So, is
Lost
it...
my caravan heading north.
does it give you the option
My
to tell her to
guess is no
leave town or
caravans
whatever?
out? No shit you're watching.
Yeah, pretty much, if I'm remembering
NCR off. Jackson.
kind of
So if you can't
her storyline. And it's been a little while.
I mean, with
There we go.
Yeah, with
So I
Punchy
can
Punch.
say
Jean-Baptiste. Either that or it's Canadarian or some shit.
Canadarian.
The only Van Graffs I know are the ones out west. Don't have any objection speaking with him.
Let's see.
So, you're supposed to kill her?
Technically, we're supposed to let them meet. So I think I have to dismiss the greatest companion ever.
Oh, and you don't have a place to go,
Can't
so
help
she's
but
gonna go
notice
back
the
to the...
brother- We just don't adapt like this
Yeah,
here.
she'll go back to Outpost
Used to be the all you
151.
Now?
Oh, well, we've gained affection, so I have to...
Yeah, but only something's gonna...
It is time for us to part ways.
Okay, then I
Yeah,
guess I'll
188
be back at
trading post.
188. Maybe digging...
Vanish.
Alakazam, she's gone.
You come around like a bad habit. Not leaving here until my caravan.
Oh, okay.
We're looking for someone to caravan with.
So we have to...
You have to go get her stuff back.
Yeah, we have to do her quest. Which I think, if we talk to Ranger Jackson, I think he'll tell us a little bit about her situation, and then we can go look at her caravan where it was ambushed.
Boy. You know, when you kind of take a step back, you realize that everybody in this universe is real needy.
Real needy and not willing to do their own dirty work. But that's the life of a high-powered CEO courier.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jackson is the one that looks like a young Hulk Hogan. Or at least has the mustache of a young Hulk Hogan. But there we go.
Oh, yeah.
We got a new visitor in the old... And if you're passing...
And he's wearing aviators.
Soldiers, no. Recruits, yes.
They seem to be slightly shaped, and I don't know if that's because his model is clipping through, or if he's wearing little...
Hell, no. I need to get the caravans moving again.
Oh, okay, well, we could go
Thanks.
try and fight some
Well, if you can
ants
help,
and
I'd
things.
appreciate
Okay, I thought he had something important to tell us, but perhaps not. Yeah, so we can go kill some ants out on the lake. Which that seems doable and won't get us killed.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah. So let's see. Aw. We'll go check on Cass. See about what happened. See what we can do. There we go. Now I just gotta find the entrance.
I wonder if there's a mod that you
Sedona.
can just download that pretty much just rebuilds the entire world so it looks like the Fallout never happened.
That's cool.
Lafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's whatever you're talking about for you, bud.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, we're so hungry. Also, weird group of settlers coming through.
Why are you walking up on me?
Yeah. All right, we gotta eat some food. We're starving here.
Do you start taking damage or does it just make you slow and everything?
I think it does a whole bunch of different things. Oh, we're getting a little sleepy as well. Ooh, we were really hungry. Might as well. Time to
Hello.
sit down and maybe have ourselves some lunch.
And maybe a nap.
These are not interactable. Well, doesn't that just
Stand and have lunch.
shorten my pants? Okay. Eat a couple of iguana bits. Maybe have a little water. Still need a little sleep. Actually, we're still hungry. Man. I guess much like in real life, kind of just forgot to eat for a little while.
McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing.
And also walking everywhere so you burn it off pretty quick.
Oh, here, Ellis.
Welcome
McLafferty.
To the Caravan Company New Vegas branch. I'm afraid we have no current.
Oh, a runner? That sounds a lot like a courier.
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find.
You said the magic words.
It's been a.
You got it. Woo!
Well, there's more of these than I thought.
You can depend on me. Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba.
Is that the A-Team?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a... Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Well, go deliver mail in our mostly pacifist run of Fallout New Vegas. Oh, that looks... Yeah, we don't want any part of that. Somebody running. That's not our scene.
I also like that in this one, the Fiends pretty much look like they could all be members of Prodigy.
She's dreaming in digital. I don't think that was Prodigy, but...
That's Orgy.
Orgy, yeah. Feel like that still stands.
Boy, they were like they had a couple of hits, but then they just, I haven't really heard, I haven't thought of them in a long time.
I think the last thing I heard from them is they did that cover of Blue Monday.
Yeah, oddly enough, that was their biggest hit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, walking across the wasteland.
How long does Fallout last in the soil? Is it still 35 years?
I'm no expert, but what I was always told was around 50 years.
Okay.
I'm sure it depends on like rainfall and wind and all these other factors.
Mm-hmm.
So, weirdly enough, Ron Perlman was in another post-apocalyptic movie where humanity's remnants hold out against the mutant and the raider, called Mutant Year Zero, which was not a great movie by any stretch of the imagination. But, oh, you're a companion, aren't you? Yeah. And you hit me. It's dangerous around these parts.
You're bad at aiming.
But it was also like a complete green screen movie before we were really great at that technology. Kind of like right before Zack Snyder's 300.
Oh, so it was poor. It was like poorly lit in compared to the background.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's got to be lovely.
Hello.
Are you
A pleasure to meet you.
who I'm delivering
Dr.
to?
Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations.
No.
No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably. Vault 20. Imagine, if you will, the wasteland.
Oh yeah, this is the vault that's overgrown with nature.
Did they tell this guy to do a Bing Crosby impersonation?
And I mean, it is Vegas.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
I believe plants are spilling from their gate. Find the
I'll think about it.
Did they model a double chin on him?
Yeah.
That's neat.
Okay.
We spoke earlier,
damn it.
didn't we?
If by earlier you mean a second ago.
Yeah.
From
Here we
Alice,
go.
Crimson Caravan runs it. Was there anything else?
You know, do we want to explore an overgrown vault?
Oh, is that the one where the plants and all come out?
Yeah. Filled with mantises, manti, mantodes.
If it ends in an S, I never know how to pluralize it.
Fair.
You know, there was a real missed opportunity in these games. In any of them, they could have made a Blast from the Past reference.
I mean, you know, Blast from the Past was kind of a Fallout reference, really. At least the same basic, same source material.
I just want to go into a vault and bump into Christopher Walken and Sissy Spacek. Or just like Brendan Fraser, like randomly wandering around.
What you wrenching on there? Okay.
It's like a
I do that
Star
at work
Trek
too.
Star Trek background extra looking busy.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Heck yeah, man. I delivered so many things. More deliveries, you say?
There is a negotiation. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee who served.
Ooh.
And finally, I need
Ma'am, your
someone to-
eyebrows are rather distracting, I'm afraid.
They're almost full circles. Well, let's negotiate. If nothing else, I'm fantastic at speechifying.
I have it on good authority that Cass frequently trades with the NCR.
Oh. I'll see what I can do.
I remember these series of
It's been
All roads
You
lead
might
to
actually run. You
Castle.
might actually run through this whole. This whole quest line.
Well, I mean, we are a courier after all.
Yeah, I mean, all of them have to do with, basically acquiring or delivering items.
Yep. I think we'll go over here and rest for a bit and totally not catch bed bugs.
Mutant bed bugs.
Yeah. Let's sleep the full 8. Why not?
Hello there.
Ah!
It's good to see
Ah!
a friendly face. I almost took you for a
Man, we already talked about
I'll tell it to you.
the star caps, didn't we?
Well,
It started off in,
the guy found him and then said, "I'm not giving you what I have."
Yeah.
We saw him
You're right.
shoot somebody.
No, that was a different guy. This
Oh,
is
okay.
the friendly tutorial man about the blue star caps. Thanks for the info. I'll be going now. Alright, let's see how badly I'm hungry and thirsty now. Oh, Jesus.
Thirst you don't really have to worry about, thankfully.
Well, as I'm discovering, the trusty canteen does not affect. So I'm actually thirsty and have a minus to my endurance.
Oh.
So good on them. And Sunset Sarsaparilla actually makes you thirstier.
As would most sugary drinks.
Mm.
Or is it because it's caffeinated? Either way, they're both diuretic.
I think it's mostly because you find so many of them it would be cheating. Alright, we are out of water, so we probably need to do some trading.
Where's the drink your
Traveling
own urine
merchant.
button?
Hey there. Need anything?
The Bear Grylls.
Sure.
Alright, sir. Do you happen to have some water? I mean, say what you will, I'm now playing the game in a completely different way. I'm trying to trade for water so that I don't die.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you can have this C4 plastic explosive,
Oof.
which I'm totally was going to use.
I think it's hilarious how, like, Bear Grylls drinks his piss nearly every episode. And I can say that pretty much every other, I guess, survival expert that I've seen interviewed says, no, don't do that. That's stupid.
I mean, you know, Bear Grylls is a survival expert. I feel like he would know better than I about drinking pee.
He's a pee drinking expert.
He also butt chugged it at one point.
I do remember that.
You come around like a bad
Hey,
Must have
Cass,
been a-
we're back.
Must have been an interesting day of filming.
Cassidy Carrot. No. Even time
Oh my god. Okay, what happened? We'll go.
hit by raiders packing some heavy. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy Caravan, if someone came up to you and actually you're pointing Alice McLafferty, eh? Still, it's not about the money. Look, I just
Oh, yeah, all that good speeching. Okay. Maybe there's something else we can
They changed it to just a straight up pass fail, rather than it being a dice roll.
Okay, so we need 50.
I guess they just or a barter of 50 or a speech of 75. I think you currently have a speech of 50.
But do we have
Drugs.
Well, not the drugs, although that might help.
Is it buff
We
out?
might have a magazine. No, there's no drug that really boosts.
Oh, booze does. It boosts your charisma.
Oh, it does. But I need more than charisma. Dang it. I thought I had
Wait.
there's a magazine called Meeting People, I think.
Did I see that right? And booze increases your hydration?
Yes, it actually makes you
Not right.
thirstier.
It said
I mean,
plus.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, I mean, you know, I don't know enough about it, but I know it's probably not good for you to drink whiskey instead of water.
This is also true.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
That line there was I used to be an adventurer like you till I took an arrow in the knee of Fallout New Vegas.
I missed it. What did he say?
Patrolling the Mojave wasteland almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Let's check the quests. Acquire the gun run its secret manufacturing specifications. We may have reached the end of what we'll be able to do here. Because we rolled poorly. But we're very, very close. So I think we can also just sell some things. Isaac, how you doing?
Hello.
Vendertron, good to see you. So, I'm not sneaking into this gate.
Nah.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Heck yeah. Alright. So, this chopper should put us over what we need to get in.
Woo.
Also, I like this little bit. This guy sells you all this guns in this completely bomb-proof shelter here.
Mm-hmm.
And you find out they just built that around him.
Mm-hmm. He was already there.
Yeah. All right. Well. Already we have forgotten our courier dreams and instead gonna go hit the casinos. Let's see.
I like one of the casinos that I like is where it is they're all former cannibals.
Former and current, the White Glove Society.
Yeah, and basically, like every single member just talks like Hannibal Lecter.
Oh dear, we're so thirsty. I forgot.
Oh my.
How thirsty are we? Oh, we're very, very thirsty. Well, that'll hold it off for a little bit.
Yep.
God, it gets hot out here. Come on.
Oh, just when we got rid of Fist. He noped.
Well, good show. I'm trusting you to stay over there and be cowardly.
Hey, I mean, bullet to the abdomen learned him.
Yeah. That's all we need is for him to... Oh, no. Okay, no. We're just in combat, I guess. Well, we're a merciful God.
Now, does the dog count as a companion? Or can it be just like dog and companion?
No, I think it still counts. So even back then, they were not keen on you taking more than one person.
Whee. There has to be a mod where you can take just all companions.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's one for 4 as well. Why, hello there. I have money.
Thank you.
Once again, we learned that money solves all problems.
Always.
Alrighty. We have made it.
Howdy, partner.
Oh, hey.
Consider me your personal welcome wagon. Just head for the luck.
Whoa. All right. Well, might as well go meet Mr. House.
Indeed.
Victor, did you? Oh, you're just teleporting between robots here.
Oh yeah.
Howdy, partner. Good. Come back.
There you go, Victor.
I like Mr. House's backstory. And he's arguably the least of all evils in this particular game.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't think the NCR are technically evil per se. They just represent government.
But I mean,
You know.
they're just trying to step in. Well, I didn't care for them because they more or less they are by force trying to force their way into all factions. You know, to say that we know better and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I mean they do represent order, even a forceful order, trying to restore everybody, the government.
Yeah.
And a house, I would say, is very unlikable as a human being, especially if you are wanting to play an intelligent character of any kind, because he always is like, well, I foresaw that you would think that, and so I did this.
Yeah. The only reason I say that is because he has no aspirations outside of Vegas. It's just let people come here, do their thing, and everyone else stay out. Whereas, NCR is basically NCR as well as Brotherhood. They're wanting to come in. They say, hey, we want that because it would give us money.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, I don't think the Brotherhood are interested in anything except the technology.
Mm-hmm.
And, to fight the Enclave.
Yeah.
All this money everywhere. I can't help it. All these empty gun cabinets. I can't help it.
It is very compulsory. Even in the first two games, you were checking every bookshelf, hoping that you could find like a strand of rope.
Also, all these drugs are great.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be able to make it through any combat now.
There's cigarettes everywhere too.
Yes. I was going to look because there's another unique weapon up here. I thought there was some boxing gloves.
Mm.
But it'd be really nice if there's some... Ooh, can I drink this? No. Ah, there they are. The golden gloves.
I've
And
never
some
seen
boxing
those.
toe. Now, does the Nuka-Cola reduce my thirst? That would be convenient. Well, it makes me less sleepy, but more thirsty.
No, it says H2O plus 10. I thought that...
Yeah, so we want to get our H2O to 0, which means you're not thirsty no more.
Oh, okay. I was reading that wrong.
Yeah, it's not the most, clear system here, but might as well go up and meet the man.
I think there's a button.
Meet the man. Victor.
Where to, partner?
Oh, okay. I guess he has to operate it.
Oh.
Penthouse floor.
Alrighty. Mrs. House.
Well, hello, I'm Jane, one of Mr.
Yeah. What kind of robots are you?
I think it was neat he created her because he was infatuated with a particular actress from that era.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we are just about to time here. I think it'll be a good place to stop right before meeting Mr. House. I think we've come a long way, but the game certainly will get much harder for us from here on out, because I think it's all shooting to the end of the game.
There's that handsome devil.
We're not great at that. So, I think right before we meet Tony Stark there, we'll go ahead and call it a day. So please like and subscribe, and if you think of another game you'd like to see us One Life to Live, let us know in the comments. For I've Got Next, I've been Austin.
And I'm Smeef.
And we'll see you next time.
See you.